Awesome. Welcome, guys, to Two Qs with Lisa Ward. I am Lisa Ward, your host. And today we have our guest, Maria Allen. So, Maria, introduce yourself. Let us know a little bit about you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Maria Allen. I am originally from Venezuela. And if I made any mistake by talking, English is my second language.
Yeah, we will give you grace. It is okay.
Just pretend that you're understanding everything that I say.
Absolutely.
I open a staffing agency here in Arlington 6 years ago, 7 years now, and
It's really
I
been that
am
long.
having
Wow.
my American dream.
I love it. Love it. Love it. So, we have two questions for you. So, the first one is, what do you want that you don't already have?
um, well, it's a lot of answers for that, but uh, talking about the company, America is well known by having franchise. So people talk about franchise like a solution to invest money or a solution to sell your business. And in my perspective, I think it's a good idea for our business to start to think how can I or how can we build from our company a franchise business model. So it's hard because it's so much information everywhere. Then I have to keep running the company and being a mom and being a daughter and being a friend and being a social person. So I haven't had the time to focus like I focus when I opened the company with this new mm, idea, because it's not a project yet, it's an idea that I have, so that's something that I would like to have that I don't have yet.
Okay. I love it. So, I mean, you've kind of answered some of the question, or the second question is what's holding you back from achieving that?
Yes, it's uh, as an immigrant, when you move to this country, you have a preconception of United States because of the movies, because of the history, because of the news, and um you think that there is things that are going to be easy and they are not. The system makes you believe that you can get something for free. That's not true either.
Mm. Hmm.
And when you move here, you understand that there is a lot of liability, responsibilities, and how can I, like, you have to frame everything in the law, and the laws that rules your type of company.
Right.
So I would like to have maybe like a perspective of a lawyer, of a financial advisor, if it's convenient or not. um, and again, it's so much information. There is a lot of fairs, but that people already has a plan and they're not going to share their plan with you.
Mm.
So that's what is holding me back.
Yeah.
Information.
Yeah. Well, and knowing where to go to get the information and who
Yes.
to trust, I think might also be part of that process.
Yes. Oh, the good thing is that the structure that we have, like I will say that we already have uh, potential clients, which are our own supervisors, because that's the main idea. I want to give my supervisors to be my partners. You know what I'm saying? So I know they would love to keep part of the company because they work really hard, and I want to give them the chance to achieve their own American dream by doing something that they don't have to start from the scratch, is what you
Yes.
say.
Yeah. Start
Uh,
from scratch. Hmm.
so if I have a platform already, we have a name, we have a brand, and we have clients. I just need to know how to manipulate the situation to make it good for more people.
I love that. Yeah. Grow with scale.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
And
Fantastic.
then enjoy my gray hair.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Yeah, later. Yeah, that's another podcast.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Um, well, that and being also, share the opportunities, don't let other people learn the hard way, help them go off of the platform that you've already established. So that's fantastic that you want to share your platform. So I think that's
Yeah.
wonderful. Um, so going back 8 years ago, you're fresh into this idea. What piece of advice would you give yourself? Now that now it's like, oh, I wish I had known about XYZ. What piece of advice would you have given yourself?
Um,
Or to somebody who's in that same scenario?
yes. I would recommend people to work in the industry that you want to be part of it. Like, if you want to, for example, open a staffing agency, which is my case, work for another staffing agency in different levels, not just like doing the manpower job, but also having position like in the administration or human resources, so you can understand, because sometimes people from outside, we see a business chance and opportunity, but once that we start to work on the business, you're like, that was not what I thought. I never thought that I was going to have these type of problems or this type of situation. So I think that would be a good idea. Like if you're working inside a restaurant and then you have 3 years working for somebody else, you you're going to have a better perspective, because you're not playing with your own money.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing with somebody who started already a company that they have experience, so you're getting paid to have a class.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Be trained on somebody else's dime.
Exactly. And then and I will say, do for your competitors what you expect them to do for you. Like, for example, I have a really good relationship with other staffing agencies, and then we can establish a respect with clients. Like, I don't mess with your clients, please don't mess with mine, and we respect that.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes you feel more comfortable, because when you open a company, any type of company, there is going to be somebody else like trying to do the same, or they did it already, and you don't want to. Well, I don't like to feel that I'm stealing somebody else clients.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, as a company, we work just with brand new and you know that, brand new clients. I wait till they open and then I knock at the door. I don't try to steal clients from another agencies. I don't feel happy by doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Not
that would
until
be
they
one.
not until they
Uh-huh.
approach you.
Exactly. That happens too. But yeah, that will be my advice. Work in the industry before you invest not just your money, but your time and your energy, and which means your family times. Like, when you have your own company, you're going to be away from your family, from many birthday parties, from you have to start to choose what is the most important celebration. Yeah, you cannot go to all the celebrations anymore. So if you're going to sacrifice what is the most important thing for you, which is your family, at least has a good plan, and then you don't waste your energy doing something that you have no idea what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that's fantastic advice, because you might get into it and say, I don't actually enjoy this. This is not for me.
Yeah. And you know what? In my opinion, that happens when you don't know. When you know how to do something, you enjoy to do it because you know what you're doing. When I came to United States, I was doing things that I didn't know how to do, and that's a feeling, that frustration. It was the one making me feel uh, frustrated. It's the best word to define it, because you don't know what you're doing, so you don't enjoy it. But when you know what you're doing, it's like like the Matrix movie at the end, like Neo is like, boom, boom. It's super easy to navigate in the problems.
Yeah, building up confidence. You have the skill set. You can be successful in something. Um,
Yes.
but I do think that is super important, especially for younger folks. Seeing people, especially with social media now, you can be a business owner. It's like, yes, but you only see one aspect of the business until you've actually pulled back the curtain. You've worked all of the different roles within a company, see how it actually functions, what it takes to actually run a successful business. You're like, oh, okay, never mind. That might not be for me. Or you might be inspired and go out and start your own company like you did. Be super
What
successful.
it's funny because people sometimes say, Maria, I like the idea of not having a boss. I have like 40 bosses. I don't have one. I have 40, and all of them believe that they are the boss.
Yes.
So I have no one. I have 40, and more clients, more bosses that you get. So
Yes.
be prepared for that.
Yeah.
That's a I don't know who came with that idea. Like, I want to be my own boss. I don't want to have anybody telling me what to do. You don't know what is about to come.
Yeah. Or if you're the one that has to make the hard decisions, that could be challenging too.
Yeah, there is decision that you don't enjoy, like fighting people, or yeah, there is situation where like, oh gosh, I wish not to be the boss.
Yeah. Yeah. Let somebody else do that part. Yeah.
Let's hire somebody to do that.
Yeah, I don't like these tasks. Somebody else gets to do those. Yes, absolutely. Well, that's all fantastic. Do you have any fun projects or anything you would like to share that's coming out, like volunteer stuff that you're a part of, or anything fun business wise that you want to share with everyone?
What we're going to start to try to do, since we have a long amount of Spanish speaker, and I see a lot of American people trying to learn Spanish, and it's hard because sometimes you don't have the time, you don't have the inspiration. Like, it's like going to the gym. You know that you have to do it, but you don't want to do it. I was thinking to do like conversation. I don't know how to say it in English. Like a conversation club. So
Oh,
I can
okay.
put American people with is Spanish speakers, and then they learn from each other by, like a network event, but to practice some keywords, or like, saying hi, or what is the by socializing. I think is easier than going to a class and sit down and listen to somebody who you can even understand their English or their Spanish, and then having the pressure. And my team members will feel proud of being able to help with something that they know how to do, which is speaking in Spanish.
I love that. I was actually in Spanish club in elementary school, and
Oh,
that's
really?
exactly what we did.
Oh, I
It
thought that
was
I
to
was discovering
practice.
the hot water.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the schools have them anymore. It was an after school thing. But shoot, I sign me up. I need to practice.
Nice. And I think it's like something that people will enjoy, because it's going to be like a multicultural environment. and and I see more and more, as I say, American people trying to communicate, like doctors, nurses. I went to the hospital 2 days ago, and there is this beautiful Barbie girl, like totally blonde, the stereotype that we have for American people. And then she surprised me with her Spanish, and I was like, I didn't need a I didn't I was okay with her speaking in English to me, But the
Mhm.
fact that she was trying to make me feel more comfortable by speaking in my language, that touched me. I was like, thank you for trying, thank you for learning, thank you for doing your best.
Mhm.
And I think that can happen with the construction industry, because I mean, that's a fact. Like everybody who works in construction, 90% are Hispanic people.
Mhm.
So if you feel comfortable talking or interacting with them and not feeling unsecure of what you're saying, I think you can make a better life for your employees in the case of a constructor. But if you work in a bank or if you work in any industry, you that's a plus to speak another language.
Mhm. I love that. Fantastic. Well, let me know when that comes
I'm going
about.
to put your name, yes.
Yeah, because I need to brush up on my Spanish. It's every third or fourth word when I'm listening to somebody else speak. It's like, okay, I kind of know what they're saying. Well, any other fun projects on the
But
horizon for you?
by now, as a for others, that's what we're doing next. Next, also we're trying to have like a training center where we can train immigrants, because that's another fact. We have an open border. Like, I don't know for how long that's going to be like that, but if there is people coming and they want to work and they need to be trained, since they're getting a permission to come to this country, and the government is doing it, and we cannot change that. What we can do is try to give them skills to have a better job, and it's not becoming a problem, it's becoming a solution. But that's still in progress because we need big location and the trainers. So but that's something that is that's an idea, that's not a project yet.
Okay. So we're still working on the details for that.
Yes.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time today. And hope you guys log in for your next episode. So have a great day.
Thank you.